I'm Ausma and my business is Azu Bespoke Finishes. I do a broad range of traditional sort of decorative finishes, traditional gilding, but then also adding a contemporary twist. One of my specialties is basically just creating something out of nothing. Designers will often send me images maybe of something they've seen in the street or up close, or like even something like a dirty wall. And then my job is to go back to the workshop, decipher that, and then be able to recreate it onto a wall. And that's really where my passion lies, is recreating something out of, just a vision that someone else has had. Today we are at Rawson's Electrical, where I have a showroom with a display of different decorative finishes. I started my apprenticeship or my pre-vocational trade school 16 years ago. I was working as a practice manager for an ophthalmologist, and I was studying psychology at uni. And I originally wanted to be a costume designer, but then thought I'd go around the conventional route and go to uni, but I just had a creative bug in me that I couldn't let go of. So a lot of clients will ring me because they've seen something on Pinterest or Instagram that they really like, and then they'll ask me what the finish is and whether I can do it for them. Or I'll have a designer who has an idea in mind, or maybe an image of inspiration that they'll present to me. And then I'll go away, and if I've got samples already, present them or come up with completely new samples depending on the project and the request. I make sure that I write everything down. So even though my job is creative, it's also very technical, and that's something that people don't understand about decorative. If I don't write down every sample, but the other thing I should also do is I try and number them, and then I have a book where I write a detailed instruction. And if it's really complicated, I'll film it, so that then when I go to translate it, because it might be a year later too. Like if it's a year on and they're like, oh, that sample, 2375, and I'm like, I don't know what I did, then you're in trouble. So if it's a lot of layers or it's something really unique, you have to just write it all down and the exact colors, because I've come unstuck a few times where I thought, yeah, I'll remember that, and then you just don't. Yeah. Oh, how long have I been using Monarch? Gosh, close to, I think, 10 years, I'd say. Yeah, so quite a while. I fell in love with the oval cutter brushes, and that just sort of opened everything else up for me. This is a bronze finish created with layers and layers of paint. On this particular project, I used a roller to prime the surface. And then after that, believe it or not, I used the Monarch fence brushes. This is a piece that I did where it is a great example of using mixed products. So the base of this was applied like as a plaster base. And then over the top, I've used rollers and paintbrushes to apply the copper paint. So this actually has real copper in it, which is really cool. So, and the texture is great. Once again, it breaks it up and makes it easier to touch up if you have to. And yeah, it's cool. It will change over time. That's another cool thing about, real copper paints. Master painters have been amazing for just, exposing my skills and, helping me get out there, even word of mouth, but also, the awards are a huge thing. They're really good. It's nice to have recognition for all the hard work. I think you just have to love what you do. And also I don't find the learning element, it doesn't feel like work. And I know it sounds sort of corny, but I really don't feel like I'm working most of the time. And the challenges that I have are not, it's not off-putting or it never makes me want to quit. I love what I do. So when I'm learning, it sort of feels like a holiday.